realized that there are many challenges that we were facing in terms of genetic resource conservation. One being that there's no national database which links everybody together in terms of communication for data and sharing of information. We also found that we have limited human resources, and we realized that there was a need to develop a center that would collaborate with all these different organizations and coordinate with all these different organizations in terms of all the activities involved in genetic resources. So the concept of this training was to bring all the different stakeholders to get a feel of the GRIN-Global database and kind of come up to a decision as to whether this database would meet the needs of the center, the Genetic Resource Center, as well as the different stakeholders. I think the database will have a great impact in the sense that there's a lot of information that is available right now on biodiversity, on genetic resources, that is either stored in one local computer or on paper and is stored stacked somewhere. So I think it's about time that we take this data and incorporate it all into one database that we can cross or compare data. We can know what we have, where it is, instead of duplicating that work again. So it will have a huge impact. Just the sense that some of the organizations, one of the challenges we are facing is that we have limited human resources, we have limited finances. So if we can combine these efforts and have a centralized database, I'm sure all the other organizations will see the value in that. The idea is that we do intend to eventually get this information out, because the purpose of collecting or conserving genetic resources is not to keep them, but to utilize them. We want to take it slowly by initially just establishing the database, allowing people to input data and feel comfortable with inputting the data, allowing access to limited organizations at first until we are comfortable with what we have, and then opening it up to the public so that data could be utilized, the materials could be requested and exchanged. I was very happy with the outcome, that everybody felt the cooperation was important and needed, and willingness to share information. I think it's a great achievement, and we look forward to taking the next step, which is establishing the database in the Animal and Plant Genetic Resources Center in collaboration with all the different stakeholders in Oman.